Good news, you still have time to get today's Delmarva Life Daily Deal, and today's deal is $10, only $10 for $20 worth of great tasting food from Mojo's Urban Eatery in downtown Salisbury.
Don't forget, you can get the Daily Deal on DelmarvaLife.com or download the free Daily Deal app for your iPhone, iPad, or Android. Now you can get our great deals right in the palm of your hand. Well, we have been trying to figure out.
You can probably smell the smoke from your TV.
Yeah, that's how hard we've been trying to figure out where Brian is throughout much of the show.
We have gotten 3 clues so far. Here's what we know so far. The town has a total area of 0.7 square miles.
The town got its name from a place in another state.
And the town is known for a popular fruit.
Now it's time for the big reveal, but before you tell us,
before Brian tells us,
here's what we think.
Okay, I was going with Brian, I was going with hardscrabble, but I think I've just about ruled that one out because I think that fit the small area, but I don't have a fruit.
Yeah, and I was going with Bridgeville because I thought of apples and apple scrapple and all that. But our audience actually came up with a guess. What do you guys think it is?
Camden!
Camden.
Camden. The audience thinks it's Camden.
They said Camden. Okay, they said Camden.
Right.
You said Bridgeville, Lisa. And what did you say, Jimmy?
I said hardscrabble. I ruled that one out, though.
Okay. Well, I just want to let the both of you know and the audience know you're all wrong. Again, you're all wrong again. We are actually in Kent County, Delaware, in the town of Wyoming. Come on, guys, how did you not get that? We're actually standing right in front of the municipal building, which houses the police department and town hall. Now, here's a little bit about the town. Located just south of Dover, near Camden, so the audience was close. The town has a population just over 1,300. It's referred to as the best little town in Delaware. Now, the town, as we said before, has a total area of 0.7 square miles, and like many of the places here on Delmarva, there's quite a bit of history, and as always, I'm going to give it to you. Now, according to the town, the construction of the Delaware Railroad in the late 1850s led to the establishment of Delmarva's first and most important north-south railway. It was right near what was then the community of Camden. That resulted in the creation of a train station when the railroad service began in 1856. Now, West Camden quickly grew with the construction of homes and businesses. Then in 1865, a man by the name of John J. Pierce, Reverend John J. Pierce, came here from the Wyoming Valley of Pennsylvania, and you all know where this is going. People from there eventually followed Reverend Pierce, and members of the community then wanted to sever ties with Camden. So the area they settled in became known as, you guessed it, Wyoming, because of where they came from in Pennsylvania. And that, of course, was one of our clues. A post office was eventually built, and in 1869, Wyoming officially became a town. Now, fast forward to today, the town has certainly grown. We said in another clue that the town was known for a popular fruit, a summer fruit actually, and that's because in August they hold their annual Peach Festival. And by the way, the train station I spoke about earlier is now, as we said, the town hall and the police station, the municipal building. So a lot of history here, and I now want to introduce you to the Vice Mayor of Wyoming, Terry Witt, who is here with us now.
Hi.
So you have lived here your whole life, you said. So
yes.
You've been here for a while. As we said, it's called the best little town in Delaware, so you probably would be able to speak to this than anyone else. Why are you guys called that? Why do you call yourselves that?
In my opinion, because of the friendliness of everybody in town. It's a small enough town where you get to know everyone. It's also what I consider, and a lot of folks consider, walkable. What I mean by that, you can walk to the post office, you can walk to school, you walk to the bank, walk to the restaurant, walk to the park, walk to the store. It's a walkable community. There's not many of those left.
So very neighborly, and everything is within convenience and within walking
and everybody
distance.
helps everybody else out, which is really kind of quaint but neat.
Got it. And like you said, you don't
nice.
find that nowadays in a lot of towns or sprawling cities. This weekend is you guys are going to hold your annual fall festival. It was supposed to be last weekend, but Hurricane Sandy kind of changed those plans. It's going to be this Saturday. Explain what the annual fall festival is all about.
Well, it's a way of us giving back to the community. We hold it at our park but because the park was in a little bit of a shambles, the decision was made to hold it this Saturday night as opposed to and coincide with Halloween. So our Halloween did get canceled also.
Right.
So our trick-or-treating here is going to be on Saturday from 6 to 8, and we're down at the park. We will also be giving away, which we do every year, you know, hot dogs, we have pizza, hot pizza, we have drinks, and so on. You know, a lot of folks in the rush of the hectic everyday world don't have time to come home, get kids ready, dinner, and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So it's a nice place where they can stop, grab a bite to eat, while they're out walking the town and doing the trick-or-treating things,
right? So
and
people
just
should
enjoy
definitely
themselves.
come on down this Saturday here
Absolutely,
in Wyoming. So
yes.
a lot of great stuff happening in this little town.
Absolutely.
We thank you for being here with us today.
Certainly.
We greatly appreciate it.
Thank you for having
All right.
me. Thank
so
you.
again, that fall festival will be held this Saturday from 6 to 8. Trick-or-treating will also take place as well, and the festival will be here in Wyoming Park. So last week I was in Dorchester County in East Newmarket. This week, Kent County, Delaware, here in Wyoming. Where will I be next? You'll have to find out in the coming days. Jimmy and Lisa will send it back to you guys in the studio.
The only thing I have to say is it's a good thing that I don't play baseball, because Wyoming was Lisa's original guess. She said because of the state. And I said, no, that state was after this was named. I didn't think about Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And we had some people in the audience also guess Wyoming.
You talked
so
everyone out of it.
I talked them out of it. So I got it wrong. I talked Lisa out of it, and I talked the audience out of it. So 3 strikes and I'd have been out.
So it's all your fault.
It's all
your my fault.
Yeah, it's all
Wow.
on Jimmy. Well, we
Thanks,
want to
Brian.
thank you for watching Delmarva Life. Be sure to join us tomorrow. We're sending Brian to Punkin Chunkin to show us some of the fun we can get into this weekend. Plus, we're in the kitchen with the one and only Captain Willie Dykes. It's hunting season, so he's going to show us how to make a tasty venison dish.
And before he opens for Sammy Kershaw later this month, Eric Card stops by the Delmarva Life stage again.
And don't forget, you can also visit delmarvalife.com on your mobile device. And for all you iPad users, you can watch us there. Coming up next on WBOC, Dr. Oz.
And thank you again to our wonderful studio audience for joining us today. We'd like for you to be here. All you have to do is go to delmarvalife.com, click on the show tab, and look for the audience.
Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva.